Well, hello everybody. Welcome back. Got an email today from a fella wanting to know how to get on the do not detain list. And, the simple answer is own your authority. There are no laws against your rights. There are none. There's all kind of laws to enslave you if you accept being a slave. You're trained to be a slave from the day you're born, as were your parents and your grandparents and so forth and so on, and for God knows how many generations. Now, the right to travel is yours. These public roads are yours. And the forces against us are evil. And what is the best way to go forward? You got a lot of people um, doing the passport thing to get on a do not detain list. But that's through the system. That's in the system, which, in my opinion, is not what you want to do. Because it's just like a cashless society. All somebody's got to do is just punch a little button and everything changes. Everything changes. What they're doing with this social credit score, or if they think you buy too much alcohol, or you buy too many cigarettes, or you took too many days off from your job, or you didn't help a little old lady across the street. Well, they're going to shut down your bank account. They're not going to allow you to travel. No, 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 no. You don't want to be in that system. You're above that system. That system needs to be torn down. That system was built by your enemy. Your enemy has infiltrated virtually every aspect of your life. What we think of as government is not government. Most of these people are idiots, college educated idiots. Just because you got a degree, just because you went to college, just because you studied, doesn't mean that you have knowledge. Doesn't mean you have wisdom. Doesn't mean that you know right from wrong. Most of these policy enforcers are hired because they're ignorant. Ignorant of the laws, ignorant of your rights, and they're trained to trespass upon you. Now, right to travel is exploding. Just go to pretty much any platform and just search for right to travel and watch the videos. And you will see success after success. You will see about Supreme Court case after case, lower court case after case. You'll see people driving away after a traffic stop, which is an arrest without a warrant. The definition of arrest is to stop. Oh, I arrested my cancer. Oh, what'd you do? How did you arrest your cancer? Did you throw it behind bars? No, you stopped it. That's how you arrested it. All right, so it's just that simple, folks, is owning your authority. Now, it's getting, like I said, it's exploding. This right to travel is exploding because people are getting educated, and you have people that are making a stand. They're owning their authority. They're dealing with it. Now, if you don't deal with it, how are you gonna have success? How are we as a people gonna have success? Now you got to remember you're dealing with the enemy. What you know as a court is not a court. It's a bank, it's a morgue, it's an enslavement camp. They don't hear you because you're living. They don't see you because you're living. They're only dealing with a dead fiction and a body attachment on you. Oh, what a game, huh? What a game. An evil game. They got us all running around our whole life looking over our shoulder. Those emergency lights, they're for emergencies. These cops are creating emergencies all the time, unlawfully, illegally, and they need to be held to account. They need to be educated. You got more and more people having success driving without a driver's traveling without a driver's license because they're not driving. They're not in commerce. They're not getting paid to go from point A to point B. They're in their personal property. They don't have passengers if there's someone in the vehicle. They have a guest. This word manipulation, this dumbing down, the oppression and suppression is going to be overcome by you owning your authority. Now, some people get on a do not detain list because of the paperwork that they file and the actions that they take that have nothing to do with a passport. These people that are getting the passport through like the copper moonshine teaching, they're spending money. And the system of oppression and suppression is giving them the do not detain status. But again, this would be just like the cashless society. All somebody's got to do is push a button, and that all changes. Now, where's your authority? Now you're starting all over. You're worse than starting all over because you played in the system. So watch the videos on right to travel. Listen to the educators. And don't just listen to one, listen to a bunch of them. And I think you're going to learn that what I'm telling you right here and right now is the best information. So when enough people have done enough educating, it's game over for these tyrants. Game over. It's just that simple. There is no law against your rights. You have actors in costumes with weapons and this illusion of authority over you that they don't have unless you allow it. And we as a people in general have allowed it our entire lives. Now, are there Are there good judges out there? I think there's a few. It's obvious there's a few if you watch enough of the videos. You, you'll see a judge compliment a man for owning his authority. Doesn't mean that man didn't get trespassed. It didn't mean that man's life wasn't invaded. And who's getting held accountable for it? We have to start holding these people accountable. And once you, as the people, get educated enough, you're going to stand up and you're going to start making citizens arrest. When you start making citizens arrest and having success with it, oh, the tide has turned. And this is what needs to happen. So it's as simple as owning your authority, educating yourself, and standing on it. It doesn't mean that everybody's going to have a success their first time out. No. Why? Because you're dealing with an enemy. You're dealing with people that they don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about your life. They don't care about your freedom and your liberty. They're just on a power trip. And they've been dumbed down and told to do it. And they don't have the discernment to do anything except follow orders. So just keep on keeping on, people. Keep on educating yourself. Now, you can, I put together the Americans Notice of Liability. I created it. It's on my website, oralhealthwithcannabis.com. It's in the description of this video. The links to my Telegram channel are in the description of this video. Come on over to my Telegram channel and scroll through. You can find a lot of information right there and get updated information. You be a warrior and own your authority. So thank you for the email, Edward. I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate you. And this is why I'm here for all the Edwards and Edward Renas, right? All the men, all the women, all the children. Because government sucks. And we got to tear it down. It was never intended to be this way. Government should be protecting your rights, not trampling them, not trespassing on you. All right. It'll be a short video. I love y'all. Own your authority.